for the final. She'll be versing either Soleil or Kelis. Another goofy foot versus regular foot battle here at the Bioglan Bells Beach Longboard Classic.
Here we go. Look at this. This is Kelis's wave in the break. Oh, nice 5. Able to get down, which is amazing. Great turning. She's just like a cat. So smooth and effortless almost, but we don't realize how much she's actually turning into all that power she has to turn that board. Again, hooting and hollering from the beach. Is this Soleil?
Yeah, that's it. In red, the Malibu local, S.Errico, up and riding. Gets on her heels, gets low, and guides that board around. Looking to make this inside section just to build momentum in this heat. This wave dissipates, and she falls off the back, so advantage to K.Kaleopaa with the 5-3-3. That'll still be a nice opener there for Soleil. And in this one, it faded away, but some good work done at the beginning, Belen.
Yeah, you see her take off in kind of a little bit of a stall, just trying to find that line, and then get nice S-turns. And the way her swooping bottom turns as well in footwork, she kind of comes a little bit off there. But this wave just does not want to open up for her. She goes up for a 5, and she's just like, I'm out of here.
And beautiful pulled back view there in the valley. You can see her just cutting through the chop there, trying to pick her line. I mean, Bells Beach, it is a reef, but it has elements of a point break as well. The way you've got to set your line up and nose right at the top of the wave. Not overly critical. You don't see too many people coming through the section on the nose. And that South Coast surfboard, CJ Nelson Designs. It's a low pro with CJ's, or it's a slasher model.
All right, nice wave. Oh, she lifts her front foot up if you don't, to a 10. That would have taken all the weight off the nose, so she didn't put it through, which is great technique. And again, just inside rail, connecting to the white water, trying to get this thing to line back up for her, and it does. Nice swooping turn up to a 5. Again, she read this wave really well from here up to another 5. Again, so this was Soleil's last wave. Again, look at this. You can see how she lifts that heel up and puts all that weight on that back leg, which is so important, and then is able to put that foot right back up to the 10 and drive off the nose and connect this inside. Look at that hand dug in the water and that foot leading into that rail and driving off of that.
A lot of points will come from this transition here. We saw Max Weston do it earlier, where she steps, waits for the trim. Timing is in the criteria of this event. Good timing. She waits, loads up the trim, steps back onto the hip of the board, the belly, and sets it up for this section on the inside. That's excellent timing. That wave was about a 4 when she stood up, and she's manufactured a score with style, flow, and grace. That's the criteria put onto a pretty average wave by today's standards. She scores a 5.57, and she goes to the lead with good surfing.
Yeah, she did great to navigate, to negotiate that little bump that she did, and then she just resets herself. And again, just this little flow, like you were saying. I love the step back into the turn.
Wait, but here we have Kelis on a set, high up on the nose. Wind blowing her off the back, and a missed opportunity. She should be able to regain priority though. And Soleil Errico up and riding, bouncing through this wave. Good timing, down carve, sets it up off the bottom, and just styling her way through. And the replay of the 717 Belen.
All right, to the nice 5. Just a quick 5, resets her line. Oh, she navigates a little bit of a ledge. Great cut back. I love how she touches the water when she turns, just to make sure she's in the right spot. And just waiting. She's just nice in time. She sees it coming, heads up for the 5. And then Kelis. Wow, a 9.23 for this wave. Look at this nose ride, so well deserved. She was flowing and just in sync with this wave. Lovely footwork, precise nose rides, nothing forced, just right in the correct spot. Again, just swaying and swooping. Beautiful locked in sections as well. You can see her smiling when she jumps off that wave.
And in the break, we saw Malibu's finest, Soleil Errico, up and riding on this. It was a 6-point ride.
Yeah, great 10. She's chasing a 7.40. Unfortunately, not able to get it on this wave, but still great surfing. Again, her flow and timing is it is inspiring, and it is a textbook.
Here she goes, holding off on this, and Soleil is going to look at this one, and she should definitely under priority.
Nice.
Beautiful steep wave. There's a committed nose ride through the bowl. Sectioning a little bit, but she's got a nice wall ahead of her. Great beginning. Good drop knee. That's something unique we haven't seen too much of today. Up on the nose. This is a better wave from Errico. And a down calf to finish. Good surfing there from Soleil. Maybe her best wave yet. The team on the beach, they love it. That was technical longboard surfing. I look forward to the score.
That was amazing. What a great display.
Oh, this is going to be great up against Kelis's 9.23. Talk us through this.
Oh, that 5 just held it so fast, so critical in navigating this section right here. She knows what's coming. Lovely drop knee. Up to the next 5. Flying down this critical, really connecting everything. She looks back as well. She's feeling stoked.
Yes, look at this angle. See how deep the nose ride is. The tail in the barrel of the wave. She's here in the pocket, rides the low line. And as she comes back up, she'll get another nose ride on this inside, but it's the finish for me.
Yeah, I love everything about this wave with Soleil. Again, this 5. And like you said, you can see her the way she sets her line and her toe.
Kaniela was speaking about her vibe, Kelis's vibe, as she was moving into it. This is during the break. This is just a 0.57. No, it can't be. It'll be another score still to lock. And the judges will be loading this one up right now. Looking for a considerable score, a 6.21. And she finishes strong as well.
This is a great wave.
Is in that WSL Championship Tour criteria, and some of the judges that judge that are here now comparing longboarding to shortboarding. Here goes Errico, currently in the lead, an 8.27, a 7.17, so perhaps a tactical move there to keep Kelis off this wave, but looking to drop a 7.17. Quick pivot there, back to the inside. This one's got a nice run to the inside, keeping the board moving. Judges been appreciating the tempo and the flow through that inside. A lot of tip time on this wave, and Soleil finishes clean.
What a great wave for her.
This is the replay of Soleil's last wave. Score still to drop, a 6.7, so it didn't improve on the 7.17, but great surfing nonetheless.
Oh, yeah, great surfing. You know, this just came under her second highest score. And again, smart surfing, just to keep moving. Last thing you want to do is just sit out there, maybe put a little bit of nerve underneath Kelis, but, you know, again, this doesn't come into her top 2.
And go into a higher seed to El Salvador, the final 8. Here she goes, pulls the trigger, 6.21 required. Nice nose ride. Oh, she goes down. Priority, Errico.
All right, now we just see.
She's done one better than she did at Huntington. She had a quarterfinal. She finishes here with a semi-final and getting the highest single wave score on the women's side of the draw. But she goes down with the backup of a 5.73. But it's Soleil Errico moving closer to a third Bells Beach victory.
Wow.
We'll be seeing her in the final up against Hiroka Yoshikawa.